The first one here, which is actually one of the most tedious one, I think I gotta let you guys know. So if you are not really a very good tech savvy guy who can get in between tight spaces and do the damn shit things without even anyone noticing any damn thing, then this video is obviously not for you. However, if you're among those DIY guys who are very good with your hands, that can be able to pull things apart and get them fixed up without creating any really mess down there, then this very video is for you. Now, with that said, let's get in. The first thing which you gotta look at here, which is the obvious one, I'm gonna be saving the big guy as the last one. Why? Because I have nothing to lose. So the first thing you want to do here is to check the battery. How's the battery over there? The battery is over there. Check the battery and you check it with your multimeter if it's having at least 13.3 volts. 13.6 volts as a nominal voltage, which is a very sign of a very good battery. Now after that, before you start tearing anything apart, if the battery is up to 13 volts, that's okay. Now you want to check this very green relay here. That's the starter motor relay. With ignition on, try to press this and see if it's gonna start. See if you're getting any sign when you try to start up the car. If it gives you a clicking sign, that shows that this relay, 5-pin relay, is in a very good condition. Now what's the next thing you want to do after that? What you want to do after that is to check this. I think I forgot to mention, if suppose you have the ignition turned on, that is on position, not ignition 1, and it's telling you to remove the key, then hell no. You have got into a very big problem, boy. And you're gonna be needing a bunch of tonic stock to get that car problem solved, because you're gonna be dealing with a lot of bunch of software. Read my lips. You're gonna be doing a lot of programming to actually get the EIS, electrical ignition system. You gotta get a program, which is this very guy, by the way. If you don't know, there is a guy inside here. That's where the EIS is. So if he's telling you to remove your key, so don't even bother going through any other side, because that is a safety feature which is a very pain in the butt to get to, right? Aside that means the steering is locked and someone is trying to start up the car. The tires are not parked straight. It's not straightened when they're left, so the steering is off and they remove the key. So if you quickly come inside and about to start the car, well, you're gonna jump into a very big problem. That's like going in a room of storm that is filled with a giant flying elephant. Now, if that is not actually what your problem is, then we're gonna go down to the real big boy. Where is that very big boy there? The Kickstarter, the starter motor. And for obvious reason, like I want to show you guys here, this is the thing which I saw on this very one here. The brush is cooked, and since the brush is cooked, probably it may have made a contact and blow shit up. Can you see it right now? The brush are toast. So why did I say that this is where there's gonna be a problem? Because, you know, it's down there. So to get it out, to remove the starter motor, that is a freaking insane project work. What I mean project, that's a project work. However, there is a way which I'm gonna teach you guys to be able to figure out if suppose the starter motor is actually bad without going to lose any damn thing about the starter motor. Are you ready for that very adventure? Let's go. Now you're gonna come over here and remove the cover from here. There is a cover, remember? Don't forget. You shouldn't be good at forgetting things. That actually covers this very space here. So when you remove it, then you head straight. There are two sockets here, one here and one here. The second one that attached to the fuel rail on the right side, sorry, on the left side. If you're from inside and if you're facing the car, engine hood is by the right side. That's what you want to look at. Then you look at this very purple with white tracer wire. That is gonna be your contact. So what you want to do, you want to go ahead and put the ignition on. When you put it on to the on position, like you're ready to start up the car, then what you want to do next is you want to find a very competent wire that you're going to attach here and jump it to the positive power somewhere around here. So once you touch it together with the ignition on, if it cranks up, well, it means that your starter motor is not bad. You have a 40 relay. However, if it doesn't crank up, then that's a typical sign. Even though if it cranks up, that doesn't only mean that your relay could be bad. It could actually signal more things, which I'm going to explain to you as we go on this very video here. So, but if it doesn't make any sign at all, oh boy, you are into a lot of trouble. You better give the car to someone who knows how to tear things apart. Like I said at the very context of this very video here, because there's going to be a lot of problem, a serious problem, and you don't want to mess with it. So how if it cranks up when you jump here to the positive part of the battery, then happy birthday. So where is that going to be taking you? What does that mean in a nutshell? What that means, you are not completely out of the woodwork, but your stress level just got somewhere here. You can see my hand, right? That's how low that is. So I'm gonna take you straight into the last part, what you're gonna be looking at right before. That's gonna be the very end part of this very video. If that doesn't solve your problem, then toss the car away, please. All right, it doesn't want all that nasty, all that headache. So let's go. So this guy here is a module that actually controls a lot of things, the power and you name it. So inside this very box here, you're gonna uninstall it. Now the pro tip, you want to make sure you take pictures after or some video clip after before you start disconnecting anything. There are a lot of bunch of gigantic cables and connectors down there. So once you get this all loosed up, you want to open this box here. There's gonna be 150 amp fuse somewhere around here. You want to use your multimeter and put it on a continuity and check if it's still in a very good position, in a very good healthy condition. If it has chicken out, cooked, then go ahead and get it replaced with exactly the same rating, and your car should be able to fire up. So guys, I remain your DIY assistant. I hope this very video here helps you solve the problem. If it doesn't, drop your comment in the comment section and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye for now.
Okay, that's my only gig. Not going in our stop sign.